All right, well, I think I got to sign off and go get ready to race.
Yeah, go get warmed up.
Yep. Hopefully it's a good rest of the day.
Good luck.
We have 2 heats of the girls' hurdles. Will be followed by a slight pause on the track. Then we'll have the finals. Boys' hurdles, please check in at this time. first and final call for the girls 300. Please remember, competitors, please keep yourselves warm. Please carry a water with you wherever you go. Facility while you warm up, and then wait. You do get cold. So stay hydrated. I'm at the 55 dash. I apologize. Did I say 300? What was I thinking? Come on. I'm at $300. Attention all athletes. Final call for the girls 55-meter dash. For the girls' finals on the hurdles, we will seat you at the start line. So please meet us there when you hear your name. The following girls 55-meter hurdle would please meet us at the start line. From Belmont, Annie Young. From Campbell, Heidi DeMambro. From Belmont, Adeline Tagantas. From Co-Brown, Natalie Sicard. From Newport, Max Lovely. From Pembroke, Zoe Wall. From Merrimack Valley, Victoria Lee. And from Co-Brown, Anissa Thorne. On the track is the girls' hurdles finals.
Here we go. Good start. Lovey's going to take this. Wow, she looked outstanding.
We could get help with the hurdles, please. Up to, no, not you, kiddo. Up to.
Lovely takes that 9.23. She's only a sophomore out of Newport. Sicard second, 9.47. Zoe Wall, 9.64. Tacontis, 10:02 out of Belmont. Leak, 10:52, Merrimack Valley, DeMambro. Campbell, 10:69. Thorne of Co-Brown, 11 flat. And Young out of Belmont, 11:31. So 9.23. Didn't move her up in the standings, but on Tiffers. But she's right there. A win is a win. And that's what's most important. Maddox Lovely, only a sophomore. She ripped it up last year. Outstanding all-around athlete. So the hurdle crew is going to be out there putting the hurdles up to the boys' height. We'll have 2 heats of the boys.
There are 2 heats to the boys hurdle prelims. Again, it's followed by 3 pause on the track, and then we'll have finals.
So
Girls 300, please make sure you're checking in at this
we've
time.
got Prescott of John Stark. We've got Lee of Co-Brown. We've got Reynolds of Merrimack Valley. We've got Krupnick of Guilford. And we got Polkinen of Co-Brown. Reynolds comes in.
Coming here to the Mega New Hampshire Fieldhouse at the George E. Davis Penn State University track.
Michael Reynolds comes in as the number 5 hurdler in Division II.
Broadcast live on the internet. NewHampshireTrackandField.org.
Comes in with a 9:19.
Merchandise for sale out in the foyer. Please beg, borrow. Your grandparents, parents, family members, please support our endeavors here. Go see Brodencock there. He is quite the salesman. This is a perfect final call to the second heat of the girls long jump. Boys long jump. Boys long jump. Second heat, boys long jump. Please check in at this time.
So Michael Reynolds is definitely the clear-cut favorite in this heat right here. He's seated well over a second over anybody else in this race. Oh, he looks good. He's got great form. He's just got to clean up a little bit with the towards the end. He'll be under sub 9 pretty quick here. So Reynolds takes that 9.21. He's only a sophomore. Lee of Co-Brown, 987. Krupnick, 1107 of Guilford. Prescott of John Stark, 1337. And Polkinen of Co-Brown, 1368. Second heat, we've got Wallace of Merrimack Valley, Haddix of Guilford, Tripp of Belmont, and Markmarod of Co-Brown. Should be a little bit of a tighter heat. We've got a 9.36 out of Haddix. Tripp and Wallace come in with a 9.64 and 9.69, so they might push each other to a pretty decent time. Only 4 in this heat.
Attention coaches and athletes from the following schools. Allison Kenyon of Guilford and Leanna Rowley of Belmont. Please get a coach or an athlete to please check in at this time.
It's the second heat. We're taking the top 8 for the finals. Bubble time right now is 13:68. So Haddix takes that from Guilford at 966. Wallace, Merrimack Valley 983. Tripp of Belmont 1091. Mark Manrud of Co-Brown was 1145. So all 4 of those will qualify to make it into the final heat.
Without further ado, please get the boys dash, 55 dash, boys dash, please come in, take a knee, sit tight here. The following boys have qualified for the finals in the hurdles. From Co-Brown, Corman Mark Munro. From Belmont, David Tripp. From Merrimack Valley, Tyler Wallace. From Merrimack Valley, Michael Reynolds. From Guilford, Nicholas Haddix. From Co-Brown, Cameron Lee. From Guilford, Caden Krupnick. And from John Stark.
Okay, in the finals, we got Mark Marud of Co-Brown, Tripp of Belmont, Wallace of Merrimack Valley, Reynolds of Merrimack Valley, Haddix of Guilford, Lee of Co-Brown, Krupnick of Guilford, and Prescott of John Stark. And Reynolds is the number 5 seed in Tifers in Division 2, and Haddix is number 6. So maybe they can move up the rankings a little bit. Reynolds right now, his fastest time of the season was 9:19. Reynolds has got all the makings to being a great hurdler. I think it's just, he's a sophomore right now. He needs to get his strength up, make it all the way through without hitting any hurdles. And I think he's going to vault right up to one of the top kids in Division 2 in no time. All right, they're setting their blocks. Looks like Reynolds.
Coaches, hurdle crew, if we could please off to the wall.
The sophomore Reynolds from Merrimack Valley takes that 9.29. Cameron Lee of Co-Brown, 955. Haddix of Guilford was third, 960. Wallace of Merrimack Valley, 993. Tripp of Belmont, 1076. Krupnik of Guilford, 1089. Markman Rood of Co-Brown, 1152. And Prescott of John Stark, 1325. Cameron Lee, he made a big jump. He went from 1023 all the way up to 955. So that puts him right in the top 9 now. He was 10th, but now he's jumped over Wallace. It didn't take no time to get all the hurdles taken off the track. We'll have 4 heats of the 60. In Heat 1, we got Hatmaker of Conval, Kenyon of Guilford, Inslee of Pembroke, Wheat of Kennett, Arthur of Hollis Brookline, Manning of Co-Brown, Williams of Newport, and Lynch of Merrimack Valley. Ada Wheat comes in with a 759. And 759 puts her top of the state right now. Ada Wheat's only a sophomore. A junior. She's comes in with 759 for the season. Emma Winslow of Belmont has 762. The third ranked girl in the state, 763, Chavda, will be in Heat 2. Ada Wheat just ripping. Looks great. So Ada Wheat takes that one. She takes that in 7.54. So she knocked off a little bit of time off her best time of the season. So Ada Wheat, Kennett takes 7.54. Arthur of Hollis Brookline, 8.31. Inslee, 8.34. Kenyon of Guilford, 8.60. Williams of Newport, 9.11. And Lynch comes in with 9.50 from Merrimack Valley. Second heat, we've got Shackford of Kennett, Desprays of Pembroke, Kulangowski of Winnisquam, Chavda of Co-Brown, Young of Belmont, Davis of Gonval, O'Connor of Newport, and Viennes of Co-Brown. Chavda comes in with a 763, currently ranked third in Division II. Right now, the bubble time is 9:50 to get in. That bubble time means top 8, current top 8 going in. Chavda putting together nice form. She's looking awesome. Her form's as good as any in the state. So Chavda takes that in 7.70. She's from Co-Brown. Kulangowski of Winnisquam, 8:19. Young of Belmont, 8:21. DePraise of Pembroke, 8:37. Davis of Conval, 8:48. Shackford of Kennett, 9:11. O'Connor of Newport, 9:14. And Viens of Coe-Brown, 9:64. Key 3, we got Montana Speed of Coe-Brown. Buckhuber of Coe-Brown. Malloy of Laconia. McNeil of Conval. Lacasse of Belmont. Green of Hollis Brookline. Dixon of Newport. Wallace of Pembroke. McNeil of Conval comes in as the 4th best performance in T-First this year. She's also a junior. Bubble times now has been reduced down to 8:48. You run 8:48 or faster to make the finals. Our first false start of the day. Looks like they're all there, so I'm not sure what the false start was. Guess it was in lane 8. Oh, that's a close one. McNeil will take that. So Molly Wallace of Pembroke was not in that race, or she got DQ'd. So McNeil takes that 785 out of Conval. Lacasse of Belmont, 795. Malloy of Laconia, 836. Green of Hollis Brookline, 849. Bacuba, 872. Dixon of Newport, 917. And Speed of Coe-Brown was 936. So right now you need an 834 to get into the finals. Final heat, we got Chisholm of Kennett, White of Conval, Guest of Guilford, Cody of Merrimack Valley, Wall of Pembroke, Ballou of Hollis Brookline, Sawyer of Coe-Brown, and Rowley of Belmont. Cody comes in, Merrimack Valley is the top seed in this heat. Looks like Wall's out in front. She's definitely got some juice. She's fast.
Jimmy Mack.
So what do you think, huh?
Pretty good. What do you think of this facility? It's the first time you've
Awesome
been here
facilities.
in a bit?
So Wall takes that in 801. Blue, Hollis Brookline, 840. Guest of Guilford, 881. White of Conval, 891. Chisholm of Kennett, 896. Cody of Merrimack Valley, 9 flat.
Up next on the track for
Molly Sawyer, Coe-Brown, 905.
we do ask that all athletes in the interior please take a knee while these events take place so that your parents and everybody on the exterior can see.
All right, what do we got next?
Well, we're going to have the finals of the girls.
This will be followed by both finals in the girls and the boys.
I think they're doing the trials
55,
first.
yeah, 55 boys.
This Belmont kid coming up is pretty good.
So in Heat 1 of the boys, we got Scholik of Kennett, 870. Venkatesh of Hollis Brookline, Ransom of Pembroke, Sanborn of Belmont, Barra of Franklin, Cohen of Merrimack Valley, Frank of Campbell, and Spina of Co-Brown. Sanborn of Belmont, he's got some wheels, 6.83 coming in.
He's one of the top guys in the state. Last regular season weekend, Jim.
Wow. It's going by quick.
Yep. So Sanborn's ranked third, tied for third in Division II.
And he's not too far off Ty
No,
Dora of Oyster
look how
River.
tight that is. 681, 682, 683. That's all through there as far as the top guys in D2.
He's only a sophomore also.
Yep. No spikes today, though, but I think sometimes that's an advantage, especially when you get to wear spikes after. Man, that was a good start.
Wow, he's
That
got
was a
some
great
speed.
start. This might be a good one.
I think that's going to put him right there.
Looked like 680. Well, no, hold on.
So Sanborn takes that out of Belmont, 692.
Yeah.
Ransom, Pembroke, 741. Barra of Franklin, 755. Venkatesh of Hollis Brookline, 775. Frank of Campbell, 812. Cohen of Merrimack Valley, 821. Spina of Co-Brown, 830. Scholik of Kennett, 850. The kid looked good, though.
Did look good.
Got some good speed. That's only
He's wearing flats.
second heat. We got Glacken of Kennett, Medina of Co-Brown, Fratzel of Newport, Thapper of Merrimack Valley, Sharon of Conval, Ehrlich of Belmont, and Wentworth of Pembroke. Thapper comes in with a 702. I don't see him listed on Tifers yet, but let's see what that puts him up here.
This side, not this side. Oh, good start. Valley with it.
So Tappa takes that.
Tappa 718. Ryan Sharon Conval 754. Tim Fratzel Newport 761. Caleb Medina 772. He should be a football player. That's first through fourth.
Heat 3, we got Mac Kamek of Halls Brookline, Brown of Pembroke, Kefkulis of Belmont, Leclerc of Newport, Valentine of Pembroke, Bisson of Merrimack Valley, Palesci of Pembroke, and Sousa of Co-Brown. 705, Leclerc of Newport comes in.
Newport has a great sprinting program.
Oh, my God, they do. They've had it
They're
for a
always
while.
so good, yeah. And they just get overlooked at D3. But it's a nice, prideful school. Coach is doing a great job there. Good meet thus far.
Attention all athletes, the first and final call to the boys high jump. Boys high
Yeah,
jump.
Maddox Lovely on the girls' side is good. I mean, she is
Good as
good.
it gets.
Only a
Yeah.
sophomore.
I dig indoors because D3 and D2 are combined, you know, so it's all, you get to mix it up, and I think it's better for the D3 kids that race the D2 kids. It gets them ready for outdoor.
So you had to be pretty happy with last night's distance medley relay.
Yeah, definitely. Dartmouth Relays, it's a little bit smaller than what it once was, but the people that were there, it was a great kind of distance night. The mile first was a really good race. Redmond from Bedford ran phenomenal. And then it was a little bit of a condensed effort because there was only an hour break in between, which at first it was supposed to be 3. But the guys stuck with it, and they just went after it. And it's just kind of shows no matter what life throws at you, you just give your best efforts. And kudos, obviously, Gavin Demas ran a 50-point leg and ran great.
Yep.
And he was kind of the catalyst because those guys coming off the mile were a little bit tired. But then those other guys stepped up great too. Tyler led us off to Gavin, and then to Jamie Lano, whose first indoor track season ever. Fair start here.
So our bubble time right now is 7:75 coming in.
Ooh, there we go. 7:75 to make the finals, Jim?
Yes.
All right, 7:17, Caden Leclerc from Newport. There we called that one. Kafko, 7:38 from Belmont, second. Pembroke's Matthew, 7:76. Corbin Brown from Pembroke, 7:94. What was the bubble time?
It was 7:75.
Okay. Oh, Pembroke came close. Valente from Pembroke, 8 flat, was 5th. Yeah, so, going in with that short double, we were actually telling the guys, this is a good practice for when they do the DMR again because we were trying to add up, double and back and things like that. We just didn't know. And then we just told them just to run and compete, and that's when they're
a little bit more relaxed.
They came through. And LaSalle, I think they're either from Vermont or Canada, I forget. But they gave us a pretty good run through the middle of Jamie's leg. And then Aiden just ran his effort. And 4:19 leg with the lap to go. We told him he needed a 30, and he was able to sneak it through. So it was a great team effort. Those guys are pretty tight, and they deserve to qualify for nationals. And for a little bit of time, I think they were number 1 in the country. But then Washington State had a big meet out west, and they kind of got crushed.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10-13 with a 4:06 anchor leg, I think was what I heard.
It's pretty hard to beat that.
It is.
We got Heat 4 coming up. We got Raycraft of Merrimack Valley, Chu of Campbell, Lervay of Pembroke, Wilkinson of Newport, Hoche of Hollis Brookline, Duzanis of John Stark, Forte of Cobrown, and Tripp of Belmont. Wilkinson comes in with 7:08. So another Newport kid.
Tell you, they're probably football players, wouldn't you think, Jim? And they're doing track.
I would say so. It's a tight-knit community there too.
It is. It's a very nice town. It's going to be Hollis Brookline on this one. Bubble time still 7:75, or what is it now?
The bubble time on that one was going in.
So Ben Hoche from Hollis Brookline takes that one 7:16 over Eric Wilkinson from Newport 7:18. Brandon Lervay from Pembroke 7:75. What was the bubble time?
Didn't come up because it already had started.
Okay. And then Joel Duzanis from Stark was 7:79. Gabe Forte from Co-Brown 8:04. And Elijah Raycraft from Merrimack Valley 8:31. Good heat.
Very good heat.
Yeah, it's the Dartmouth coaches said that they want to try to build the meet back up. So hopefully that happens. That was the 52nd annual Dartmouth Relays, a slew of history to that meet. I'm sure you ran it in high school.
Yeah, I was just wondering why they had gotten rid of a lot of the sprint stuff, and it was because of the COVID, just trying to slowly build it back up.
I don't know. They had college events in there for the original literature, and they had 7 high school races sprinkled throughout.
So there was college going on at the same time.
Supposed to be, but it didn't.
Yeah. Oh, it didn't.
No. So when they didn't have a lot, I guess the only thing I can think of, they didn't have a lot of entries. Get the bubble time. If you didn't have a lot of entries, then. They decided just to do the high schools for the most part. They had a Masters Mile last night, Jimmy. It was 1 in 5:12. What do you think?
I think you could have won it.
Oh, yeah. But so it ended up just being high school, and they have no sprint events. Hopefully those return next year. Hopefully they have a middle distance event. Hopefully they have they should have long jump. They didn't have long jump. Here we go. Who we got in this one, Jim?
Okay. In this one we got Gonzalez, Lyons, Donahue, Bruno, Haddix, Longacre, Bouchard, and Fitu.
Ooh, let's see what this one is. 7:14.
Bruno of Hollis Brookline.
Is the unofficial finish time. Let's see what it comes up officially. So Bruno went 7:17. Winning time had from Guilford was second, 7:41. Donahue from Winnisquam was third, 7:57. Lon Gack from Pembroke, 7:85 for fourth. Mikey Lyons from Kennett, 7:82 for fifth. Brady Filtau from Belmont was sixth and 8:02. Looks like we're dwindling down a couple more heats.
Last heat, we got Simpson of Newport, Troon of Kennett, Hanson of Pembroke, Mao of Conval, Haddix of Guilford, Small of Co-Brown, and Rivera of Belmont. Let's see if we can. 7:41 is the time you got to make to advance.
Whoa, that's getting quicker and quicker. This is the last heat, though?
This is the last heat.
7:41. Here we go. Who do we got in this next heat?
Simpson of Newport, Troon of Kennett, Hanson of Pembroke, Mao of Conval, Haddix of Guilford, Small of Co-Brown, and Rivera of Belmont.
Fair start. Lean. 7:41 was it? Is the bubble?
Yeah, Hanson. He looked good, though.
7:24 is the early returns. Corrected to 7:27. So Benaya from Pembroke, 7:27. Cameron from wait, hold on. Sorry about that. Logan Troon from Kennett, 7:47 was second. Nicholas Hadd, Guilford, 7:49. Nathaniel Mao from Conval, 7:55. Cameron Simpson from Newport, 8 flat. And it looks like Thomas Small from Co-Brown, 8:27.
So we get the finals of the girls coming up.
Trying to get some commentating partners for you, Jim. I don't think I'm up to the task today.
Try to see if you can get someone that can actually form a sentence.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Why, did you have Jamie Lano?
No, just kidding. Just kidding.
So today at Dartmouth, it's going to be the 2 mile and I think 4x4. And
Yeah, I saw
that's
that.
it. So 2 mile, though, Brano Harriman, talked to him last night.
Yeah.
Said he's feeling a lot better, and he's going after the 2 mile today. So it should be
good.
pretty good. Always the best of all the athletes. Run healthy, race healthy, and compete.
What do they have, the 4x400 there, too?
Yeah, yeah.
1600
And then we
relay.
got Pinkerton down. If you caught the preview of the weekend, we obviously focused on Dartmouth relays being in New Hampshire. But there's a huge meet down in Northeast Invitational in Reggie Lewis. 3,000 athletes over 3 days, if you like that sort of thing.
How about the shot putter they had down there, 66-foot thrower?
Wow. Where's he from?
I think he's a maybe a Rhode Island
Wow.
kid or something. Maybe a New York kid, but he's best in
Yeah.
the U.S. So
Wow. That's awesome to watch.
that's 66.
That's better than the state record of New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's several teams that went down to Northeast Invitational. Exeter brought some guys down. Mike DeTore, the lawn jumpers down there competing, so it'll be interesting to see what he does. And then the East Coast Championship Invitational, down in Rhode Island. You have Concord going there. I think Sauhegan's there. But we just provided entry lists. There's a live stream down at the East Coast in Rhode Island, and then some other coverage for the other meet as well. So, it would be nice to have Dartmouth come back.
Yeah.
And if they want to make it small, that's fine. I understand. But they need to offer the events for all sets of athletes. It was actually a huge service for New Hampshire teams in the past. Those teams that don't get to Dartmouth at all in the Winter Track League, they could go to the relays and get some great qualifying times. Not just for that, but for nationals and things like that.
There's
That's why
just
we
so
went
many
to
more
DMR.
invitationals nowadays.
There is. You're right. And I think there's, the New Balance track down at the New Balance track is state of the art. It would be great to have like a January invitational there.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Probably not this weekend, but what if it was last weekend, or what if it's next weekend? Something like that.
How about in
filter
between the break after we have our state championships in New England's.
It's hard to get a track then, I think, Jim, because they have ACCs, they have conference championships. There's a lot of, and the state championships for Massachusetts takes up Reggie Lewis. It could be hard, but in Dartmouth we have the state meet because we can't do anything at Dartmouth after that date. So the date of state meet is dependent upon the availability of tracks.
What Dartmouth does.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, this place is beautiful. You could have
This
a
is
state meet right here.
unbelievable. Now, this is definitely a different surface than it used to be, right?
No, it's the same surface.
Same surface?
When they laid it initially, though, there was some bubbles came up on it.
Yeah, I
and it was
remember the
from
bubbles.
subsurface. So they honestly were trying to do it this summer during the shutdown, but because of COVID, the construction got delayed, and that's why we didn't have this track last year. If we had
This
this
is
track last
incredible
year,
here
we could have possibly had a bit of an abbreviated league season if we had this track, but it's COVID affected everything. It was a snowball effect. It's nobody's fault. It's just what happened. But now, aren't we glad to be back? Like, this place it's beautiful. I'm sure you guys already gave a shout out to Mr. DeLuca, our cameraman for the day.
Davio DeLuca? I didn't even know. Oh, yeah, there he is.
Now his father.
Yeah.
He's the man. He knows what he's doing. So shout out to him.
There's quite a bit that goes into this with the setting up.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought Davio was too late. Like, it usually takes Greg 2 hours. Davio strolls in with like 45 minutes to go, and all of a sudden we're on, rolling. I embellished. It was more than that. But I was actually giving you a compliment, Davio, that, you work quicker. So, yeah. We have a little delay right now. I'm not exactly sure why.
So qualifying standards this year comes down to how many kids, what's the number
Top
of athletes?
12.
Top 12.
Which is
and
pretty restricted.
Every event except for 4x800?
I'm not sure
Or
about
is
that. I have
that
to look
12?
that up. Maybe 400. 4x8 might be top 9. That number seems to pop out at me. Ever since I've done head coaching, I don't necessarily pay attention to that. It's the head coach's job, so I just kind of watch this. We should probably look that up. Jim, look over your right shoulder.
Oh, my God, the legend, Scott Clark. Second fastest 2-miler ever from Guilford. How are you? I love saying that. Still the king, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Doing good.
All right, so we have the screen right on the long jump right now. There's a certain delay in the meet. I'm not sure what. All right, here we go. We're coming back. Girls Dash final. We have, just listen to the PA announcer.
From Pembroke, Zoe Wall. From Conval, Tasha McNeil. From Kennett, Ada Wheat. From Co-Brown, Anushka Shabda. From Belmont, Ava Lekas. From Winnisquam, Beck Kulangowski. From Hollis Brookline, Maya Arthur. Once again, that's Young, Wall, McNeil, Wheat, Shabda, Lakas, Kulangowski, and Arthur. Please meet us at the starting line.
All right, in case you didn't hear the PA announcer, we'll give you the rundown of the 8 athletes that made it to the finals. Beginning with Hannah Young, Belmont, Zoe Wall, Pembroke, Tasha McNeil, Conval. Ada Wheat at the fastest time coming back from Kennett. She'll be in lane 4. Anushka Shabda is in lane 5 from Co-Brown. Ava Lacasse from Belmont is in lane 6. Lane 7 is Becca Kulengos from Winnisquam, and Maya Arthur from Hollis Brookline will be in lane 8.
From Newport, Eric Wilkinson. From Hollis Brookline.
Right now, Ada Wheat has the fastest time in Division 2. Right behind her is Anushka. This is according to TFIRS. Again, TFIRS New Hampshire. We have links directly on NewHampshireTrackAndField.com. We have links directly to Division 1 rankings, Division 2 rankings, and the full state rankings, which is always fun to look at. Still working on perfecting it all, but right now Ada Wheat comes in D2 with the fastest time at 7:59. Emma Winslow, Belmont, not competing today, 7:62.
7:54 now.
7:54. She dropped down 7:54
yep.
in the trials. Okay, and then Anushka Shabda at 7:63. So we have Shabda. We have number 1, number 3, number 4 ranked runners in Division 2.
Yeah, it's going to be a good battle right here.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to this.
I know we dropped at 7:54. It might not be much of a battle. That was legit. Did she look tired when she came across?
So Young of Belmont, Wall of Pembroke, McNeil of Conval, Wheat, Kennett, Shavda, Co-Brown, Lacasse, Belmont, Kulagowski of Winnisquam, and Arthur of Hollis Brookline. I'm just reminding our folks, in case they don't really understand.
Because when he took a break, just goes
your
talk
accent.
to Scott Clark. You know, he didn't realize I'd still do the job.
Girls long jump.
This will be good. This is when the meat starts rolling too, Jimmy. This will go 55 finals, and then you go 1,000, 600, 300.
Probably one of the best running songs of all time right here.
Yeah, you're right. Credit to Jeff Nielsen. He puts together these playlists.
Good stuff.
I think he puts together for our age group, too. And he does not care because he wants to listen to good music.
A little Under Pressure by Queen and David Bowie.
This is a good song. Here you go. They're in their blocks.
Here we go.
Fair start. Ooh, Ada Wheat had a nice start there.
Nice battle. Wheat.
Shavda, McNeil.
Let's see if we drop the
The
hammer
early
down.
thing is 7:54. Let's see if the early time. Let's see what the official comes back to. Usually gets rounded up. 7:57 for Ada Wheat with the win from Kennett. Shavda 7:70 in second. Third place was Tasha McNeil from Conval 7:91. Fourth place is Zoa Wall from Pembroke 7:94. That's pretty impressive by Wheat with no spikes, Jim.
Oh, very impressive.
It's a big deal at that point. 795, Ava Lacoste was fifth, Belmont. Hannah Young, sixth, Belmont, 827.
Tell you what, those top 5 girls are studs.
They are. I want to go back to the fifth and see. So fifth place, Lacoste, 795. 794, Pembroke. Top 10 right now, Maddox Lovely's 10th at 789. All right, going to the guys.
Please share that with a grandparent, cousin, a friend, distant relative that owes you money all across the country.
We got Hanson of Pembroke, Wilkinson of Newport, Bruno of Hollis Brookline, Sanborn of Belmont, Hoche of Hollis Brookline, LeClaire of Newport,
Well,
Thappa of Merrimack Valley,
I'm getting
and
made fun
Kath
of by Jeff Nielsen.
Coulis of Belmont.
Roden Cox is out there, pockets and sales. Please help support NewHampshireTrackandfield.org and our programs. They do have the winter fashion wear this winter. NewHampshireTrackandfield.com, that's what we said.
I didn't have the heart to tell you last week, and then I forgot all today. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's all right. Everybody knows. Jeff Nielsen, known for 1982 D3 state champ, D4 state champ in the mile. 1984 D3 state champ in the 440-yard dash. Ran 47.95 because they had fat timing back then. Oh, wait. He ran 50.7 hand time, which rounds up to 50.94. No. No, I was living in New York at the time. Sweatpants. Here we go. They're in the blocks. Looks like we have an empty lane in lane 5. Ooh, good start. This is going to be a good race, Jim.
Real good race.
Belmont, he's going to take it.
Sanborn.
Hollis Brookline,
Man, he's
second.
fast.
Early results is 681. Let's see what that gets rounded to. 681. 685, Sanborn from Belmont wins it. That's it. That improves it. No, it doesn't.
Keeps him basically right where he's.
Bruno, Hollis Brookline was second, 706. Katie LeClaire from Newport, 717 was third. Bishop Thappa from Merrimack Valley, 719 was fourth. Benaya Hansen from Pembroke was fifth, 721, and Eric Wilkinson from Newport, 724. 2 Newport kids there. That's legit.
Tell you what, that Sanborn looks good though, huh? Fast.
He is. I think he wants to wear spikes really bad. His start is kind of, I mean, he's got the legend of New Hampshire sprint coaching him Scott Clark. So I'm sure they're working on those starts. All right, we got the 1,000 coming up next, Jimmy. This is when it's going to take off.
So we got Kelly of Guilford, Duchesne of Pembroke, DeFrancisco of Belmont, and Guest of Guilford.
All right, I'm going to hand this over to Tyler Kasich. He's going to join Jimmy. And you could ask him about those races last night, Jim. Would be a good idea.
Yeah, we've gone through a little bit of it already.
What's up, Mr. McKenzie?
Not much. Hey, Tyler, how'd you feel in that 3,000?
I mean, I kind of knew coming into it that it wasn't going to be like any record-breaking day. So I talked to the coaches, and we are going to kind of tempo it.
Yeah.
Because we raced last night at Dartmouth Relays, which was really fun. So, but I'm glad I held it together, and I guess the main goal was just to qualify for the state meet.
Yeah.
So
Would you run 9:26, 9?
Yeah,
24,
26. Can't remember, but yeah.
But good enough to get your foot in the door.
Yep.
Last night you ran the 1,200, and you ran
and the mile. Yep.
1,200. You went. What was your split there? Like 320?
Yeah.
Right around
Yep.
there?
320. Kind of a little bit tired in the originally we were gonna have like 4 hours between the mile and the DMR, but it wasn't very long. So we did what we could do, and I'm really happy we qualified for nationals in the DMR. So.
Well, that's exciting, huh?
Yeah, it's really exciting. Aiden really pulled up big.
Yeah.
Ran a
Well,
419.
Demas too. I mean, running
Yeah,
a 50.
yeah, oh yeah.
So I mean, it takes 4 guys to do it. You guys all did your part.
Yeah.
Coming back right after racing.
Yep. It was awesome.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
Chav, did he look good in the 3,000 today?
Yeah, he did. Yep.
He's
Yep.
coming along.
Yeah. It's only.
So
10 seconds
he's
back.
graduating this year. He's only 16 years old,
Yeah,
graduating.
yep.
That's pretty.
Yeah, pretty unique. He skipped 2 classes.
Yeah.
2 grades. He's a very smart boy.
Right. Where are you headed off to next year?
I am going to Siena College.
Yeah, I knew another kid, same last name as yours. He's
Oh, really?
there now.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's he
I
making
thought
out?
so too. He's doing good.
Good.
Yeah, he's been having good workouts. I think he's running a 5K today.
Oh, good.
So we'll see how that goes. It's his first race of the season. So
Yeah. Kylie Kelly coming through from Guilford. She's got a decent one going here. Followed by Duchesne of Pembroke and DeFrancisco and Guest of Guilford. So what do you think of this track?
that's not bad. Yeah, I really like the air quality in here. It reminds me a lot of Dartmouth. To
Yeah,
be
it's definitely
honest.
clean.
It's about the same.
That makes a big difference too.
Both better than UNH in my opinion.
Yeah, UNH is just an old building.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to get into the mentality on that one.
Yeah.
How you run that.
Yeah.
She came through in 2:09 on that one. She's got 2 to go. You gonna run any thousands this year?
Probably not. The only chance I would have had running the 1,000 probably would have been like the UNH meet, but I opted to do the 1,500.
Yeah, it was a good race by you last
It was
week.
a pretty good race, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
Coming up
saw.
on gun lap right now. Kylie Kelly of Guilford.
I saw Berhanu last night at the Dartmouth Relays, and he, I think he's got a little bit of a knee injury, but he said he'll probably be back pretty soon.
I think he's running the 2 mile today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep. I saw him signed up.
Yeah.
First heat, boys, 1,000.
He's off to Georgetown next year.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, here she comes. Kylie Kelly of Guilford. She came in with a 347. She's going to knock that out. Nice job, Kylie Kelly.
342.46. Here comes second place.
DeFrancisco. Belmont. Battle for third. Duchesne of Pembroke. And Guest of Guilford. So DeFrancisco was 358. Duchesne was 406.18 and Guest 406.74. Boys race, we're going to have 2 heats. We got DeFossis of Laconia, Plowman of Coe-Brown, Froberg of Coe-Brown, Demers of Pembroke, Galantine of Coe-Brown, Graveline of Coe-Brown, and Sullivan of Franklin.
Good to see some of the younger Coe-Brown boys getting into some racing.
Yeah, you got a good army of boys. That's,
yep.
Is you're losing a lot this year.
Yeah, these guys work hard.
Biggest thing is you already have the system in place. If you get the system in place, that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
You know, on a continuing winning habits.
Mm-hmm. Coach Fisher's been doing a good job taking over.
Yeah, and he's been there. So
with Mr. Zink, who has been. And they're off. Looks like Dylan Plowman taking a lead.
Now, did these all these guys you have to go around, were they cross-country runners also?
Yeah.
Or were they soccer players or what?
All of them, I believe, did cross-country, yeah.
The Plowman out in front.
Yep. 35-36, that's a good start.
And nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah. Looks like there was a pass. Colin Sullivan.
So right now it looks like DeFossis of Laconia. It's a decent runner. Just throwing a split of a 35-21.
My current 1K PR is 3:11.
That's a good one.
Freshman year.
That's a good one. That'll get you a lot of places. Yeah, Sienna must have been impressed with that.
Oh yeah. First thing they looked at on the Teefers.
Yeah. They were probably saying it was so good. Who paced you?
Yeah.
This race is going to tighten up.
Yeah.
I think the Plowman's getting him back in his sights.
Yep.
It's going to be interesting to see how this comes down, this last kick.
Good to see he didn't. Oftentimes when a runner takes an early lead and gets past, it's hard to bounce back, but good to see he's back in it.
Speaking of bounce, DeFossis has got a lot of bounce in his step.
Yeah.
We'll see if there's some heart here to go after him.
Yeah.
He's in the driver's seat. Plowman is in the driver's seat.
Dylan Plowman's coming on strong. We'll see. It's probably going to be a battle. Oh, He's making the pass on him.
Plowman.
Yeah, good for him, finishing strong.
Nice job.
312.
DeFoss is second.
Yep, good for him.
So the Plowman takes that in 312.73. DeFoss is Laconia. 314. Demers of Pembroke, 318. Galentine of Co-Brown, 319. Graveline of Co-Brown, 319. Froberg of Co-Brown, 330.
All right, everybody, let's bring the ninth grader. Colin from Franklin home. Let's put on our feet, give a round of applause as he finishes around this last turn.
Down the straightaway, Colin Sullivan. Nice job.
There you go. All right. Heat 2.
Heat 2, we got Numala of Co-Brown, Finnegan of Halls Brookline, Kierstead of John Stark, Lenke of Campbell, Palmer of Newport, Haddix of Guilford, and Bain of Merrimack Valley. What year is Numala?
He is a junior.
255, that's a decent time
Yeah.
coming in. He's actually better than 311.
Yeah, I know it.
So
There's a couple of guys within a couple seconds of each other, so this should be a good race.
yeah, Finnegan, 257.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you might see a sub 250 here.
Yeah.
They lay it out there early on. It looks like that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Make the big drop down.
Sonny takes a lead. Started off.
What do you call him, Sonny?
Yeah. His full name is Sanjith, but we just call him Sonny.
Sonny, yeah, it's
Easier
easy.
to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they went through at about 33.
Yeah, Finnegan takes it 33.44. So they're moving, 66 pace, 67
Yeah,
pace.
that's good.
600-meter boys, 600-meter.
I'm liking the looks of this race right here.
Yeah.
There's some pride in here. There's some new young blood.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see. That's like Lano last week in the 1,000. .108.15 going through the 400. Finnegan of Hollis Brookline, followed by Sonny Numala, 108.52. So they're battling good.
Yep.
Got a group of 4.
Coming in on 600 meters now.
Tell you what, it's a good battle.
Looks
I'm
like
liking it.
Sonny looks like he wants to pass. He's holding him off, though.
He's holding them off.
Yep.
Kierstead of John Stark looks pretty good, too.
Yeah.
3-man race now.
Oh, looks like Sonny just
took the lead.
Yep. That's good. You can't be running in lane 2. Worst thing you can do. Got to make a move or tuck in.
Bell lap.
That's the bell lap.
Sonny Numala leading the way.
We might see a sub 250.
Oh, we're
We'll
going to see it.
Yeah. He's kicking. He's kicking. He's putting a gap.
Oh, we might run out a little bit of a real estate. Be just over 250, it looks
Yeah,
like.
we'll see. 47. It's like 251.
Nice
That's good.
job.
Yeah. Sonny's improved a ton over the years.
So Numala takes that in 251.52. Kierstead of John Stark, 253.47. Finnegan, 254.49. Lanky, 257.17.
Yeah, like we thought. It was a tight race.
I'm liking that.
Yeah.
Attention, everybody inside the field now.
So that just put him in the top 12.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Because right now he's got his foot in the door.
3/4 of the in their lane.
Is that qualifying for the D2 state meet?
Yeah, right now it does.
That makes sense, yep.
If you would please take a half a step back.
So we got the 600 coming up on the girls' side. We got Dockham of Kennett, Sorrell of Hollis Brookline, and Decato of Belmont. Dockham comes in with a 208.05. So we had Tyler, how many laps is the 600?
A 600 is 3 laps.
All right.
Yeah.
It's not
you
as-
thought I was
it's-
going to say 1.5,
It's
didn't
not,
you?
it's not as easy at UNH, is it?
Yeah,
And you have to
no.
start figuring it out.
Yeah.
The 160 track makes it a little difficult for your splits.
Yeah, I'm running the 1500 at UNH, and I'm so confused,
Yeah.
like how many laps I've got left. So you just lose track.
So when I was in college, we used to run on a track that was 440 meters track down at
Ooh.
Boston College. They built
Really?
the track around the football field. So we used to get our splits all over the place.
Wow, yeah.
Most
that's-
confusing thing you've
yeah,
ever seen.
that's really weird.
Best thing they ever did was tear down the football field and the track. Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Run in. Shallow lanes.
You try running at 5,000 meters doing that.
Yeah. Oh,
And
gosh.
your splits were all lost.
It's probably like, what, like 11 laps?
Yeah, it was just,
I don't even
weird.
know.
So Sorrell with the early lead. Sorrell looks decent.
Yeah.
She's got a good one going.
Yeah, she's putting a little gap on second.
Comes the bell lap. We got Dockham, Sorrell, and Decato.
So we had about 2 hours of fame last night. We were #1 in the country in the DMR. And
Yeah.
we got beat by some Colorado team like 2 hours later.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, though. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yep. That's funny. Like 10:16, I think. Maybe 10:13. Yeah. Yeah, it's blazing. They had like a 4:05 miler, so yeah.
Okay, Dockham takes that. Just under 2 minutes. Awesome job. She had just had a good breakthrough run.
Yeah.
She's happy. 159.45 for Michaela Dockham, Kennett. Good barrier to break. Sorrell of Hollis Brookline's next, 211.53, followed by Decato of Belmont, 219.93.
Up next on the track is the second and final heat.
So she's sharing 159. The next girls, there's only been one girl in the next heat's run faster.
Really?
So you got Kenyon of Guilford, 156.16, Spear, 159.88, Murdoch of Co-Brown, 201. And then you got Egrin of Belmont, DeMambro of Campbell, and Broadhurst of Hollis Brookline.
Jeez.
So she could have easily ran in that next heat, but
Yeah.
that's good.
That means it must be pretty competitive with them. A lot of the times similar.
So
yeah.
Let's see what these girls can get pushed
Yeah.
to. Maybe we could see a low 150.
Yeah.
You running the 4x400 later?
Yeah, we are. Gavin, me, Jamie, and Aiden. It'll be fun.
That'll be good.
Yeah, distance guys. Well, Gavin's not a distance guy, but
What leg are you?
either second or third. Gotta kind of tuck me in there, you know,
Team is starting or finishing?
finishing. Yeah. We'll probably have Jamie start it off.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
Yeah. I think Leno's getting thrown into the 4x2, but he doesn't know yet.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty funny.
Make sure when you run those fast ass ones, you got to make sure those hamstrings are all warmed up nice.
Yeah.
400 you can get away. The 200s, that's fast.
Yeah.
It's when you start overrunning yourself, thinking you're a little bit faster than what you really are.
Yeah. I haven't run a 400 in a long time. We'll see how it goes. It's fun to get some speed in.
So Murdoch just made the move on Spear.
Attention all athletes, this is the first and final call for the girls 300 meters.
Here we go, the bell lap.
Please come gather around. We will seat you by.
Well, they really separated themselves. Murdoch and Spear.
Yeah, this will definitely be a sub 150. Most likely. I don't know.
I think Spear's starting to, if she can make a move here,
Yeah.
make this race a little bit closer. Paige Murdoch.
Yep. 155, 6'8".
So Murdoch takes that 155.77. Spear was 158.65. DeMambro 206.24. Egrin Belmont 208.02. Broadhurst 215.53. We have 4 heats of the 600 on the boys' side.
Jeez.
So we got Longacre of Pembroke, Heiklinger of Pembroke, Dagnalt of Belmont, Lyle of Coe-Brown, and Lyons of Kennett.
On your mark. Go. Clear the track, please. This is the first of 4 heats of the boys 600 meter.
It's like Longacre taking it out. We won't know till the stagger's made up, but Longacre takes that through the first lap, 36.24. Bell Lap, still Longacre.
One
Couple
through.
of Pembroke athletes leading the way. Heichlinger, Pembroke's in second. They went through in 74 and 75.
That gap doesn't seem to be changing from first to second.
No, Longacre. Look at that kick. Nice job.
Ripped it through.
Yeah, he broke 150.
Yeah, 149.
So he's happy with that.
Yeah.
So Longacre takes that in 149.47.
Reed Lyle.
Heichlinger's second, 153.12. Dagnall Belmont, 158.19. Decato. Lyle of Co-Brown, 2 minutes, .84. Next heat, we got Robert of Campbell, Magdaras of Co-Brown, Cryans of Belmont, Newton of Merrimack Valley, Fallis of Campbell, and Paleschi of Pembroke. Look at a 143 here, Andrew Robert of Campbell. You ever run the 600?
No.
No.
I have not.
I never ran it in high school either.
Yeah. Did you run it in college?
No. No. Never.
I was going to say, yeah.
You ran it once?
You wouldn't really do that in college.
No, it's weird in college. We also have a 500.
Oh, yeah, that's what Gavin wants to get into, a 500. Yeah. Probably at BU is the only place.
Kind of an odd one, you know?
Yeah. So you just run a 400 and then just
another
hope
100,
you have
yeah.
enough left.
Encourage all athletes as they come to seed. Please keep your tops. Your sweats on.
I never ran an open 800 either in
No?
high school. No, I did 4x800s, but never just go out.
I've ran an open 800.
Ran open 1,000.
Yeah.
So Newton took that first lap in 32.44. Merrimack Valley, he's leading the way.
All right, 65-66.
Still Ben Newton leading the way. He's think he can go wire to wire. I'm not sure.
Girls 300, please meet with me, yellow jacket. Girls 200, please meet with me, yellow jacket.
This race is tightening up big time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like we're having a pass.
Nice job.
Andrew Robber of Campbell takes the win in 141.15.
So Robert followed by Newton, 142.42. Magdaras, 142.76. Fallis of Campbell, 145.47. Paleschi of Pembroke, 146.46. Heat 3, we got McCamick, Hollis Brookline, Chadopa of Merrimack Valley, Finnegan of Hollis Brookline, Hull of Ohawi of Hollis Brookline, Medina of Co-Brown, and Dijak of Co-Brown. 138.5 by McCamick.
Catherine Shackford of Kennett, please. Catherine Shackford.
Should be a good 600 in the last race.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Gavin and Jamie.
Yeah, and they got some pretty good company there.
Yeah.
Geez, that's going to be a good. Oh, Gavin really running it? I don't think he's running it. He's not listed.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think he's running.
I know.
I think
Jamie
he's running the
is.
300.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I know Jamie is though. They're off fast.
Wow, taking it out good.
Yeah.
It's like McCamick leading the way. Looks like he's got decent speed.
Yeah, they went out fast.
Sure did. He went through a 27.90.
Jeez.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
That's some good
See
speed.
if he can hold it.
See if the old piano drops on his back, but
Yeah.
he's flying. Just one lap to go.
Yep.
Can he hold on?
Medina's trailing of Co Brown.
So he went 27, then he went 32. He went through at
Okay. Let's see.
60.14. That lead ain't going anywhere.
Nope. It's like it's probably going to be a fight for second place.
Decent run.
135.91.
So he just dropped off 3 seconds off his best time.
Yeah. Good.
135.99 officially. Dijak of Co Brown, 138.47. Medina of Co Brown, 138.79. Chaduba, Merrimack Valley, 139.53. Finnegan, 139.69, Hollis Brookline. Howie of Hollis Brookline, 143.25. Okay, in the last heat, we got Jamie Lano of Co Brown, Dapper of Merrimack Valley, Fellows of Newport, Lemire, John Stark, Fratzel of Newport, McLaughlin of Hollis Brookline. This is a good heat right here.
Yeah.
I think Lemire ran last night too.
Yeah.
At Dartmouth Relays. He did well in cross country this year.
Yeah. Should be them battling it out. I suspect they go out crazy fast.
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay. And they're off.
Yeah, they got some good speed.
Yeah, fast start. This is looking like a 200 right now.
Tell you what, Tapper's no joke either. He's pretty
Yeah.
good. He's fast. Tapper
All
with a
right.
lead.
They're coming through
Over Lano.
fast. 26. That's quick.
26.50 to go through.
Yeah.
So they're ripping it out. Lano's battling, but Tapper's not giving him any room.
Trying to get on the inside.
Ooh, a little bit of
Yeah.
something happened there.
Yep. All right. They're looking at 400 meters now. Coming through.
Here comes Tapper again. Lano and
55.
Tapper. It's going to be a good battle
All
right here.
let's see it.
They went through at 55.16.
Yep.
You can watch these bets live.
See if Lano's legs hold on.
Yeah.
We also have some merchandise for sale.
It's going to be a tight battle at the end.
Looks like Tapper's making a big move.
Ah.
Piano just got dropped big time on Lano.
Yeah. Finished strong.
Better watch out. He might not get.
126, 127.
Just ran out of gas.
Yeah.
Great run by Thapa. 126.94. Leno 128.21.
I'm going to need to sign off, get ready for my next race. So
Okay, good luck.
I'll see you guys.
McLaughlin 129.36. Fratzel 137.36. So that was a good battle. Okay, we got the 300 girls. Got 6 heats of it. First heat coming up.
The next event on the track is the 300-meter. Competitors will remain in their lanes the entire time.
Oh, this will be a tough one to call then. So we got Brace of Conval, Cox of Kennett, Lynch of Merrimack Valley, Claremont of Belmont. I'm going to say that one more time. Claremont of Belmont, Kelch of Kennett, and Rowley of Belmont. Lynch comes in with a 1 flat, 60 seconds flat.
The entire track needs to be cleared at this time. The entire track needs to be cleared at this time.
That 126.94 just put him right on top in the 600. He went from 131 down to 126. So Thapa moved from 8 to 1. So that's a pretty good day.
If I could ask everybody that's just outside of lane 6, please take a step back, please. If you're on the interior track, please take a step back also.
Okay, we're about to go off. Again, we got Brace of Conval, Cox of Kennett, Lynch of Merrimack Valley, Claremont of Belmont, Kelch of Kennett, and Rowley of Belmont. Looks like Lynch is going to take that. Merrimack Valley. So Tessa Lynch of Merrimack Valley takes that in 57.74. Claremont of Belmont 57.96. Cox of Kennett 58.61. Rowley of Belmont 103.79. And Brace 104.04. Kelch 105-28. Second heat, we've got Lob of Hollis Brookline, Moore of Winnisquam, Spack of Merrimack Valley, Tagliaferro of John Stark, Shackford of Kennett, and Kimball of Merrimack Valley. Spack comes in with a 55 flat, Merrimack Valley. The 3 freshmen in this race. Tagliaferro looks like she might have a little bit of an opening lead. She's looking back, though. So she. Sydney Spack, Merrimack Valley. Takes that in 50.91. Kimball of Merrimack Valley, 52.62. Tagliaferro, 53.20. Moore of Winnisquam, 55.20. Shackford of Kennett, 57.67. Lob of Hollis Brookline is 58.55. Heat 3. Papadopoulos of Belmont, Kimball of Guilford, Robb of Winnisquam, Van Dyne of Kennett, Triple of Winnisquam, and Sawyer of Co-Brown. Looks like a nice even race. Good battle between Robb and Triple, but Robb's going to take that. It's Caden Robb of Winnisquam, 51-32, followed by Emily Triple of Winnisquam, 51-66. Good battle of a couple freshmen from Winnisquam. Sawyer of Co-Brown, 51-93. Van Dyne, Kennett, 52-39. Papadopoulos, 52-82. Kimball of Guilford, 52-88. Heat 4, we got Davidson of Merrimack Valley, Geddes of Merrimack Valley, Manning of Co-Brown, Bergen of Hollis Brookline, Green of Hollis Brookline, and Thorne of Co-Brown. Heat 5, we got Baloo of Hollis Brookline, Valley of Pembroke. We got Davidson of Merrimack Valley, Geddes, Merrimack Valley, Manning of Co-Brown, Bergen of Hollis Brookline, Green of Hollis Brookline, and Thorne of Co-Brown. Ooh, close one. Looks like Manning will take that one. Delaney Manning takes it in 49.55. Audrey Green, Hollis Brookline, 49.63. Geddes of Merrimack Valley, 50.36. Thorne, 50.74. Davidson of Merrimack Valley, 52.67. And Bergen of Hollis Brookline, 52.78. This heat, we got Baloo of Hollis Brookline, Valley of Pembroke, Tacantis of Belmont, Arthur of Hollis Brookline, Nilets of Belmont, and Kubaru of Kennett. Kubera of Kennett looked like she had an early lead. Hard to tell, though, from this angle sometimes. Valley of Pembroke's going to take that one. Valley comes in, takes that with a 40.01. Baloo of Hollis Brookline, 48.24. Arthur of Hollis Brookline, 48.37. Nilets of Belmont, 48.50. Tacantis of Belmont, 48.91. And Kubero, Kennett, 50.10. Final heat, we got Ada Davis of Conval, Houle of Campbell, Maddox Lovely of Newport, Anushka Chavda of Co-Brown, Disprays of Pembroke, and we got Malloy of Laconia. Maddox Lovely and Anushka, both, they're 1-2 in the state. Well, 44.77 for Lovely, and Chavda with a 45.44. So this is a great race right here. Two best in Division II. Sophomore against a senior. It was close, but Lovely looks like she's made up a little bit on Chavda on the stagger already. This is a tight one. Chavda looking back. See what Lovely is. Wow, this is a great race right here. Who's got the wheels? Looks like Chavda's going to knock off Lovely. Outstanding race. So Chavda 44.91, Lovely 45.40. Ava Hool of Campbell, 47-41. Malloy of Laconia, 50.04. Davis of Conval, 50.11. Sprays of Pembroke, 50.81. That was an outstanding race. Boys, we got first heat of the 300. We got Shollick of Kennett, Fletcher of Co Brown, and Prescott of John Stark.
First of 6 heats for the boys 300. Attention all athletes at this time. First and final call, girls 1500. Girls 1500, please check in at this time.
Wow, tight one, Shollick and Fletcher. Looks like Fletcher going to pull that one out. Fletcher takes that in 46.88 of Co Brown. Prescott of John Stark, 56.94, and Shollick of Kennett, 52 flat. Heat 2, we got Wentworth of Pembroke, McCamick of Hollows Brookline, Krupnick of Guilford, and Brown of Pembroke. Looks like McCamick with an early lead over Krupnick. See how it pans out. Krupnick pulling back to the lead. Looks like Krupnick's going to take this one. Krupman takes that at 43.45. McCamick, 45.30. Wentworth, 46.09. And Brown of Pembroke, 47.33. Heat 3, we got Lervay of Pembroke, Glacken of Kennett, Bisson of Merrimack Valley, Cohen of Merrimack Valley, Sarton of Co-Brown, and Bowen of Campbell. A couple pair of 43s by a couple freshmen, Bisson and Cohen. Again, this is New Hampshire Track and Field.com. Powered to you by Hoka. Runners Alley, Marathon Sports. Coming to you from Plymouth today. Ah, this is a good race. Brandon Lervey, Pembroke, going to pull that out. The freshman with a beard. I'm liking it. .43.10. Sarton of Co-Brown, 43.41. Glacken of Kennett, 43.82. Bowen of Campbell, 44.06. Cohen of Merrimack Valley, 49.68. Bisson of Merrimack Valley, 49.92. Kid's a freshman with a huge beard like that. Guys, I'm 57 years old. I can't get a beard like that. Unbelievable. Something must be in the water. Let's see. Heat sheets. Next heat, we got Haddix of Guilford, Allen of Campbell, Matthews of Merrimack Valley, Bruno of Hollis Brookline, Sharon of Conval, and Brown of Campbell. Looks like Allen from Campbell might have the early lead. See if he can hang on. Joey Allen of Campbell. Takes that in 41.58. Kerry Matthews of Merrimack Valley, 42.56. Haddix of Guilford, 42.81. Brown of Campbell, 43.18. Sharon of Conval, 43.26. Bruno did not start. Next heat, we got Coet of Newport, Hanson of Pembroke, Bruno of Hollis Brookline, Robinson of Co-Brown, Sanborn of Belmont, and Stevens of Kennett. So we got some 40.3s in here. It's a tight race coming down to the finish. Nice. Damian Sanborn looked like he's going to take that one. That's the sprinter. He's already got one victory today. 39.81. Damian Sanborn. Henry Bruno, Hollis Brookline, 39.88. Hanson of Pembroke, 40.27. Stevens of Kennett, 40.66. Quit Newport 43-93. Robinson did not start. So Sanborn's time got him right into 14th place at this point. On Tiefers. Heat 6, we got Gavin Demas of Co-Brown, Pecan of Campbell, Chaudry of Campbell, Wilkinson of Newport, Corvo of Co-Brown, and Wallace of Merrimack Valley. Last night, Gavin Demas ran. He ran a 50-point in a relay. So he's got some wheels. Well, Demas is sending a big-time message. Chaudry right there, too. Wow. Matthew Corvo. Where'd that come from? Outstanding race. $37.48 for Matthew Corvo. Cole Brown, Gavin Demas, 38.03. Chaudry, 39.45. Picone, 39.82 out of Campbell. Wilkinson, 39.87. Wallace, Merrimack Valley, 42.95. Let 37.48 just put him in number 2 in division. 38.03 for Demas put him at 3. So number 2 and number 3 are now Cole Brown boys. They just jumped over Chaudry. So outstanding. Girls, 1,500. Just 4 girls. We got Anna Bergeron comes in with a 540. Perrin of Co-Brown, a 542. Bernard, John Stack, 543. So we got 3 girls with all 3 seconds of each other. Sarah Mackey of Conville comes in with a 705 freshman. So 4 girls in this 1,500. Hey, that was a good run. That 300.
Oh yeah, second and third in Division 2. Right
Instead, yeah.
And that hasn't run a lot of those yet. So.
No, he looked good. We got Ray Young's over there. Afraid to come on and commentate.
Oh. Did you get the 2? All right. Yeah, that was a good run. The 300.
So what year is he?
They're seniors. Yeah.
Seniors.
This is it. You know, we gotta roll.
Yeah, he looked real good.
Yeah. No, they're just both. I mean, Gavin. I mean, think about it. They haven't run indoor track in forever. So how many times have they run a 300? So how many times did they run the 300? Not very often.
No, not very often
And
at all.
they didn't use blocks or anything. And Gavin, he didn't get a great start. The first turn, he was fighting the turns a little bit. Lane 1, you fight the turns a little bit.
It's a big,
But
yeah, it's tough in here when you get those. It seems like you're always circling.
yeah, it does. I mean, it's legit. Ty Doro has the top time in Division II. I think he did it down in Boston. So doing it up here, no banks, no spikes, feeling pretty good. Matt Corvo coming out for the team, changed the complexion of our team.
That's what I wanted to discuss with you. Times that you run in Boston or that, do you have to do that within your team? Was there a new rule change on how that goes in?
So it's in line with the NHIA. So if you run for a club, it doesn't count towards qualifying. So I think Ty Doro ran unattached. So that's not a problem. Like if you're unattached, it's not a club, and important, it doesn't necessarily conflict with another meet. So it's
Gotcha.
trying to apply the rule that way. But I guess I'm not in charge of that. But
so if you're in there,
looking at that with the spikes, and then with on a bank track, it's just faster. But also competition. Competition is key, and what Matthew had in that, he was in the outer lanes. What Matthew had in that was a tremendous. Obviously, was perfect for his height, being in lane 5. He didn't have to cut his stride at all, and Gavin had the whole race in front of him, and it worked out to his benefit as well. So he PR'd also. So it's been a great trip coming up here for Co Brown.
So we got Perrin, Bergeron, and Barnard leading us through. 4 to go.
I believe they're through 800 in about 3 minutes, so they're going to be trying to run sub 6 mile pace. Was how they set out today, and they're basically exchanging laps now that they're on their own.
Look like decent runners.
Yeah, and Anna ran cross country for us. Got a little banged up during during the season, and then Sam is a great soccer player, so she's still just kind of learning the ropes here.
Hey.
Tyler Casey just checking in. Tyler's going to make sure his 4x4 team's good to go.
Yeah.
How's Gavin doing after the 300?
I think he's fine. I haven't talked to him.
Everything feels good?
Yeah.
Oh, go make sure he's good to go.
Yeah. Jamie just found out he's in the 4x2.
Jamie?
Just now.
He's doing the 4x4 and then the 4x2?
Yeah.
That's interesting. You guys get strides in and some good 30s in, okay? High jump just wrapped up. There was a jump off, and Matt Corvo was supposed to, the winner of the 300, was supposed to go do the high jump off. It's already over, so I think I know how that went. How much legs do you think he had after that 300?
Probably not much after that.
All right, 2 laps to go. We're 4:14. Cole Brown still working together.
Bergeron and Perrin.
And Stark is right there.
Yep, Riley Barnard, John Stark. Two laps to go.
Let's see if Sam takes a shot around Anna now. They should be racing right now. Whenever you work as teammates, like the last lap or two, you start racing if it's just you guys. Going around, 1 lapped runner. 1 to go. 5:02. Let's see how they finish up here.
Bergeron and Perrin.
So top 12, Jim, make it in. 5:43 is 12th right now. They'll have to get on their horses here.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to go faster than that.
Well, they're on the turn. If they sprint, you never know. Sometimes you pull off a sprint. They have to work hard here.
They're going to change gears pretty quick. They're going to do it. Let's see what happens.
37, 38, 39. Yep. All right, this could be just outside of it, but I believe they qualify with that for the open meets, which is good.
So Bergeron takes that in 5:45.40. Perrin was next, 5:45.66. Barnard takes third, 5:56.51. So what year are those girls?
Got a junior and a sophomore. Junior and a sophomore. Sam Perrin's a very good soccer player, but she's going to do indoor and outdoor track. So I think you'll see her stretch a little bit more distance in outdoor as well. She's a strong runner.
All right, everybody, let's have some New Hampshire track and field respect for Sarah Mackey from Conval. She comes around, let's put our hands together, please, and bring her home.
Comes Sarah Mackey, Conval. Finishing up down the straightaway. There she goes.
Good job.
Yep, just under 7 minutes.
Yeah, one heat of guys, 15. Then there's going to be one heat of the girls, 4x4. One heat of the guys, 4x4. And then we get to the 4x2s. That DMR is running the 4x4 today, Jimmy.
Yeah, that should be good. Oh, the legs are
Merrimack
all
Valley's
back.
pretty good. That kid Thappa from Merrimack Valley.
Very good.
It's legit.
Tough.
Yeah.
He dropped some time today.
That was a great race.
126.
Jamie Lano got a good experience what it feels like to have lactic acid overload. Wouldn't you say, Davio?
Yeah, he didn't look like he had much left in the end there.
Yeah. Yeah. They did a lot of battle that second lap. That kind of cost Jamie. But that's inexperience. He'll get experience and learn how to do it.
Samard Conval, 432, but comes in the top seed in the 1500. Dugas of Pembroke, Rich of Co-Brown, Deshanes of Conval, Christensen of Belmont, and Avery of Newport.
This kid from Conval looks good. Samard. I'm sure he's a freshman.
Attention all athletes. Girls,
I would say Thappa would get some
400,
looks at the Hoka runner. I mean, he dropped
Hoka
5
athlete of
seconds
the
in the
week.
600.
Dropped 5 seconds in the 600.
It's pretty good. It's a good battle.
Got a text from down in Boston. Jordan Wheaton from Pinkerton. She broke the meet record at the Northeast Invitational.
Yeah, she's on fire, huh?
Yep, and she also ran 8:40. She ran 8:44 in the hurdles, so that's pretty legit.
She did what?
8:44 in the hurdles,
Wow.
and she's also doing the high jump 4x2 in the dash tomorrow. So, yeah, Hoka Athlete of the Week is a new feature. Obviously, it's part of our way of paying back Hoka for some support for all the websites of the State Running Network. And if you're not familiar, State Running Network is Bay State Running out of Massachusetts, Ocean State Running out of Rhode Island, MySportsResults.com out of Connecticut, and, of course, NewHampshireTrackandField.com here in New Hampshire. This kid looks good, Jim.
He does look good.
Yeah. And so Hoka has sponsored the whole group, State Running Network, and we're actually using equipment today that we were able to purchase from that to have a couple more live stream features for you. So it's beneficial, and it helps cover all of New Hampshire and a lot of New England. So it's kind of exciting. But Athlete of the Week. So feel free to email in. Email to nhtrackandfield@gmail.com. Nomination. Make sure you have stats with it. Coaches, if you got my text me. I don't care how we get the information. We do a perusement of all results from the weekend on the Hoka Results Hub. But if there's something we're missing, please let us know. It's not a huge deal. It's just something to do some recognition for athletes. It could be because of one incredible performance, or it could be because of a slew of performances. So we would see. What'd they come through the 800 in? What'd Smart come through in?
2:23:29.
Whoa. So as a freshman, he's running 4:46 pace on this place. It's pretty good.
The last two events on the track this afternoon will be both the boys and girls 4x200 meter. 4x400 meter, followed by the 4x200 meter. Really appreciate all the support that came out today to watch these student athletes compete.
Tell you what, this kid looks good though.
He does.
Please make sure that your team carriers.
I mean, he's got good turnover.
He's going to grow.
Yeah.
He's going to fill in. He's got great fluid stride. He's got potential.
Got real potential.
This morning, please take a moment to support New Hampshire Track and Field.
I mean, he's rolling along.
Their support for all our student athletes. Burn is out there selling merchandise anywhere from $5 to $30. Sharing is caring.
Only a sophomore.
Sophomore? I thought he was a freshman.
No, I have
All
not. Well, I have him listed as a sophomore.
Yeah, well, then what you got to do with that? Man, he's going to come around beautifully. 1 lap to go, 3:54. With
It
1
looks
lap
good.
to go. We'll see where he ranks. Top 12 make it. He looks good.
I mean, all by himself.
All by himself.
Nice job.
4:28. So the 4:28,
4:27.94 officially.
27.94 puts him
Williams
at about
Savard.
10th. Now we did have a couple miles last night run by Co Brown, so that put him about. That's going to put him around 12th, right on the bubble, Jim. But keep in mind, folks out there, even if someone is at 13th, 14th, even 20th, it's the top 12 after scratches that make it to the state championships. So even if you have an athlete that's sitting at 20th, if there's enough scratches, they can make it into the meet. So it doesn't necessarily mean you're out of the meet if you're 12th. I mean, if you're 13th, 14th, or higher.
Dugas was second of Pembroke, 4:47.79. Anthony Rich, 5:22 out of Co Brown. DeShanes of Conval, 5:23.77. I like seeing some of this new blood there. I'll tell you what, that smart kid looks good.
He does. He does.
I like looking at it and seeing a kid that's got good form and it's all in place.
Yep.
And then you just start getting some good experience, getting in some fast races. Those times drop. Okay, now we're on to the relays.
1 4x4. 1 4x4 coming up on the girls' side.
Yeah, we got Kennett, Co-Brown, Belmont, Hollis Brookline, and Merrimack Valley. Belmont comes in with a 4:59.31. But like relays, don't always believe the times. They can move them around, move different kids in there.
Track girls 4x400, boys 4x400. Anchor leg, make sure you've checked in by this time. Also girls 4x200 meter, please check in at this time. Anchor leg only, please. We're looking for Hollis Brookline girls 4x400 meter. Sarah Hollis Brookline girls 4x400 meter. Coach Hollis Brookline. Hollis Brookline.
So Mark took off 5 seconds off that 1,500.
That's awesome.
All by himself.
All by
he was
himself.
on a mission.
I mean, lap runners help. Whether you think so or not, they help. It gives you a target. So you're going to see this month now, the last couple of meets of this, trying to get relay times down. You know, get it to the top 12 of the shorter events. Get it to where the teams are trying to make it in, but also get it to where you can ensure that you're in the fast heat of the 4x4, 4x2. I think this is it here for meets. I think this is the last meet here at Plymouth for the season.
Wow.
They've done a great job up here. Bob Mullen, shout out to Bob Mullen and his crew, Jeff Nielsen, Brian Reynolds, the whole crew here. Andy, the starter, just great job.
Gonna be happy with Chabza today.
Yes,
Her
she had a
and
pretty
Lovely.
good day.
That was a
Yep.
good battle.
Right, we had a little conversation with Anushka about looking over his shoulder.
Oh yeah. over
Every
here.
time you look over, she did it 2 or 3
Don't
times.
look back.
Yep, she just turns her shoulders and, you know, she'd be better off just racing hard. She could have probably ran, half
Exactly.
second to a second faster, and Lovely's she's a solid sprinter / hurdler in the state. Like, she's a solid racer. Again, from Newport, right? There's Newport. We mentioned them
Yep.
again.
Yep.
So,
Father's the coach. Great guy.
ah,
I got to meet him quite a bit this summer.
On your mark. Stop.
leading off for Co-Brown is Paige Murdoch, her cousin's assistant coach at Kennett. Might have to get a picture with them, throw them on the Instagram. So again, Kennett Lane 1, Co-Brown, Belmont, Merrimack Valley, Hosbrook line. And on the merge here, one more lap to go. It's 2 laps per leg. They're in 34-35. And it's Hosbrook line, Co-Brown, Belmont, Kennett. So no Merrimack Valley, am I reading that right?
Yep, Merrimack Valley.
Oh, no, sorry, yeah, it's Merrimack Valley.
Belmont's making a big move right here.
So no Hollis Brook line then. Hollis Brook line's not.
Wow, she fought her off.
Belmont, sneaky good sprint crew. Coached by the legendary sprint coach Scott Clark. Have I used that up too much, Davio? Yeah, I guess so.
Get going.
I mean, she got much experience running the 400.
Yeah, she ran a good 400 in
She's
outdoors
holding
last
back
year.
quite a bit right now.
Yeah.
Is she getting it to where it's a 200, where
Yeah.
her confidence is there?
She should really hand off in the lead with this race, although Belmont girl is pretty good too.
Just good. Come on, the turn and get it first. Come on.
We got Belmont, Merrimack Valley, Cole Brown. I have a feeling this
Belmont
race
is
is going to
good.
tighten right now.
Belmont is good. Then we got 2 distance runners for Co-Brown, so see how this goes. Second half. Belmont has a great 4x4 team. I'd pick them to win. That second leg by Belmont ran really well.
That was a great leg.
Good handoff. .66 on a split for Shavda. This is Anna Bergeron, just ran the 1500. A little bit of strength
What
work.
was the split?
66 for Shavda.
I think that needs to be about 6 or 7 seconds faster. Maybe a little bit more than that. So Cole Brown, nice battle for first right now. Got Cole Brown, Belmont, Merrimack Valley, 1, 2, 3. Merrimack Valley looks like they're on a roll right now. They're going to be pulling up into first here. Belmont can hold her off. It's a great leg by Merrimack Valley, though. Get him back in the hunt. We got Belmont, Merrimack Valley, Cole Brown. Merrimack Valley is now in the lead. Cole Brown's starting to work her way back up into the mix with a team title. That'd be Sheldon Fisher. Got the last lap. This race is really tightened. Belmont's looking for room to move. That door's shut. Oh, she found an opening. Wow. Looks like Belmont's going to take this. Outstanding.
All right, everybody, let's bring Lily home. Come on, let's hear it. Put your hands together, everybody.
So Belmont takes that 443.27. Cole Brown 444.02. Merrimack Valley 445.16. Kennett 550.54. The boys, we have one heat: Campbell, Hollis Brookline, Cole Brown, Merrimack Valley, and Newport. This could be an outstanding race right here. See Cole Brown, Merrimack Valley, Halls, Brookline, they're all pretty close. It all depends on who you got in there in this relays. You could put up times all over the place, but it comes down to the personnel that you put in there.
On your mark. Stop.
Here we go.
It's like Hollis Brookline out pretty hard there.
He went out real hard. That kid's legit. McCamick with the early lead. See if he can hold on to that lead. Aiden Cox in last place right now. I'm sure he's not used to that.
Not exactly a 400 runner.
No, but I think that's going to change here. He'll get a couple of them maybe. Merrimack Valley with the early lead.
Everybody through the handoffs.
We got Merrimack Valley, Halls Brookline, Cole Brown. Followed by Newport and Campbell, I believe. Cole Brown's cut into that lead big time.
Yeah, they've tightened up to that front two.
Still Merrimack Valley. Halls, Brookline, Cole Brown, Campbell, and Newport. See if Tyler Kasich can hold his own in here. You can remember, Cole Brown's finishing up with a 50-point, so that's just going to keep it close.
Yeah, it definitely helps to have somebody who's third right now in the 300. So I think as long as Tyler keeps it, around this gap, they should be okay for a shot at it.
Yeah, he's holding his own. He's really the only fresh one. Maybe he raced last night, but he hasn't raced today.
No, he was in the 3K today.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was in the 3K. Yep. That's right. That's right. Sorry about that.
920 something, 927, I think. So Hollis Brookline, then Merrimack Valley.
This is going to be interesting.
Pretty good gap Hollis Brookline's got.
Got a really good gap. See if he can hold on to it. A lot of things can happen. Demas and Tappa, though, they're battling right there. Tappa put up a great race today. We'll see. That cap's big. It hasn't really changed. We'll see if it starts to close up on this last turn. Demas making a big move.
Yeah, Hollis looks really
Tappa's
strong,
holding him off, but this is the trip to the front. You got two guys battling each other. That can usually get you to the front. Look at Tappa. If he catches him,
he's coming on.
He's my man for Hoka Athlete of the Week, and he can get him. You betcha.
Oh, just by a hair.
That's the guy who gets Hoka this week. He looks good. That was outstanding.
A great race.
He's going to get strong consideration for that.
So Merrimack
He's had a great
Valley,
day.
342.63 to Hollis, 342.70.
Tell you what, that kid's for real.
Yeah, that was a pretty big gap. I didn't think anybody was going to get him.
Got a new kid in town. He dropped 5 seconds today in the 600, and then he just dropped a big one right there. Like to see what that split was.
Yeah, I mean, Hollis had basically the same lead up until about 100 meters to go and still looked good. And he just walked right up on him with like less than 100 meters to go.
Demas made the move to get him up there to get the spark going, but I'll tell you, Tappa, man, he just took it in.
Yeah, I don't think he had his eyes on Gavin there. He had something else in mind.
Oh yeah. So we got the 4x2 coming up. We got Guilford, Pembroke, and Belmont. We got two heats here.
I think this should be good too. We got some good sprinting schools here today.
What does that 342 put him in? The 4x400 on Tiefers.
It's a little weird just because of well, no, I guess 4x4 is still 4x4. I was thinking 4x2 versus 4x160.
Put it this way. For boys, 342. The first three teams are now, in that order, are now the first three teams in Tiefers in Division 2. 347 was the fastest time.
Wow. Wow, that was
by
a big
Oyster
jump
River.
then.
So those are big, yeah. That's what a little competition. Yeah, so they jumped up big time.
Yeah, over a second a leg.
Merrimack Valley coming into it was a 352. They just dropped 10 seconds.
Wow.
On their time.
Yeah, I mean, like we were saying earlier, this is the time of the year where you really start honing in on your relay order and lineup, trying to get some fast times down and seed yourself well for states. Because that's the thing is, like, you don't necessarily just want to qualify for states. You want to have a good seed to get seated where you want at states.
The first leg is run entirely in their lane, so please clear all lanes at this time. Please clear all lanes at this time. The second leg will run the turn before they hit the cut line.
All right, we got a white flag. Setting
All
up
right,
some
so we had
blocks
something
here.
change here then. Because it says Guilford, Pembroke, and Belmont, but obviously. Go, it is. No, we're all set. We got 3.
Yeah. Yeah, we got everybody here.
Start.
Pembroke making up the stagger.
Yep.
Belmont coming back.
Decent handoff by Pembroke.
Ooh, Laconia missed it though.
Belmont starting out, open it up. Nice. Nice handoff by Belmont.
Pembroke coming right back up on her. Flying by. Wow, this Pembroke leg is moving.
Pembroke still staying out in that outside lane. Guess no one gave her the
Oh, now she's going out to lane 3. She
Yeah.
went further out.
the update that you could actually go into the inner lane.
Still gets the win there. 202 low.
So Pembroke, Belmont, Guilford. 202, 205, 208. We got Kennett, Hollis, Brookline, Co-Brown, Newport, Merrimack Valley, and Winnisquam.
I think this is going to be a good race.
Newport comes in with a 137.06. Co-Brown with a 135.17.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of these girls already go head-to-head in the sprints today.
And a few of these girls have already run the 4x400.
Yeah, I think this should be pretty interesting.
I think Chavda had a. I have a feeling Chavda was thinking more about the 4x200 than the 4x400. You know, so yeah, you have it dangling, but you got to think about the race that you're in first, and then.
Yeah, just take it one at a time, really.
Yeah. Give it your all in the race that you're in. She's probably dauntingly look at it and say, I've got to run a 600.
I feel like once you get down to these relays, though, it's like just go all out.
Yeah.
And then you don't really have to think about it too much.
It's a big difference running a 400 and a 200 versus running an all-out 600.
Oh, yeah. Plus, you got to think everyone you're racing against is probably in the same situation.
Exactly.
So it's not like you're at a disadvantage or anything.
Away from lane 1, please. Thank you. On your mark. Start.
All right, Newport immediately making up the stagger, as well as Co-Brown. So yeah, those two going right for it. Clean handoffs. Everybody through. Co-Brown cuts in first. A slight gap, handing off to the third leg. Both handoff clean.
He's setting up well. I'm hoping Newport can catch up to Co-Brown because I want to see this battle between Chavda and Lovely again.
Yeah,
Chavda got her in the sprint, but I think Lovely might have a little bit longer wheels.
Yeah, Co-Brown extended that lead though.
But that leads too much, I think.
Yeah.
Here we go. I think Chavda was all worried about that. Facing Lovely in the final, and she had nothing to worry about. Her teammates got her through that one. With plenty of room.
Yeah, I don't think she needed much of a gap
No.
either to be comfortable.
So Co-Brown, followed by Newport.
158.4 for Co-Brown. Newport 201.9. Kennett 204. Hollis 205. Merrimack Valley 209. And Winnisquam 209.
Got two heats of the boys. Kennett, Campbell, Conval, and Belmont.
It's a scary feeling sitting on the line waiting for the handoff, and you don't know where you're going to get the baton,
Yeah.
and you're just hoping give me a little gap here to work with.
Plymouth State University. Thank you, parents, for sending us some wonderful kids here to compete today. Thank you, Brian and Miranda from Speed Sport Timing. Thank you for all who supported NewHampshireTrackandfield.com. It's been live on the internet all day today. And for supporting us with some merch purchase. Thank you, Coach Hawks, for this swag hat. We ask that you guys make sure that you please help us pick up this facility before you leave. Those of you who use chalk and stuff, make sure you don't leave your chalk by the shot put. Team areas, make sure they are pleasantly cleaned up. So the second ranked hammer thrower in the entire country, Jake from Plymouth State, doesn't have to clean up after you. Thank you for teams for your support today. Thank you for helping us clean up this facility.
Well, old Chavda, she's got some wheels though, huh?
She is really fast.
She's a good one.
I know she hops in sprint sometimes at the end of practice with the guys' team. And no problem keeping up.
Yeah. And she's good. Got good form. Again, we got Kennett, Campbell, Conval, and Belmont.
On your mark. Start.
Cobound's relay team, that would be a 4x2. That puts them up in the third on Tiefers. Second leg for Belmont. He's got some wheels. So we got Belmont with a pretty decent lead.
Yeah, this spread out quite a bit for a 4x2, actually.
He might have front loaded though, Belmont, huh? Here they come. Here comes the cavalry.
Like they might have.
They front loaded their end.
Yeah, so this is Kennett coming up on him.
See if they get enough to hang on though.
Man, everybody closed up.
Wow, it's all tightening up.
Wow.
Campbell pulls that out. Wow. Isn't it funny how spread apart they were and how they all came back together?
I was just talking about how big of a gap it was through the entire field, and then they all finished within a second. Wow. That was weird. So we got Campbell 150.9, Kennett 151.1, Conval 151.2, Belmont 152.2.
It's funny how that all came together. So next heat we got Newport, Pembroke, Hollis Brookline, Merrimack Valley, and Co-Brown. Hollis Brookline comes in with a 118.93. That don't even make sense, so I'm not even going to say that. I said that, but I shouldn't have said that. 118.93. It's not true.
Pretty quick.
That might be a 4x160 time or something.
Yeah, we had that, I think 2 weeks ago we were live streaming here and we were reading off the times. We got a little confused by that because we were like, wow, this one team is 20 seconds ahead of everybody.
All right, final event of the day.
Must feel weird as a sprinter doing the 4x160.
Yeah.
Because it's just such an odd distance. I mean, you run the 100, you're on a straightaway.
On your mark. Start.
It's like Cole Brown with an early lead.
Yeah, they got it pretty early.
Actually, a
compared to
pretty
everybody
healthy lead.
else. Yeah.
We'll see if Lano's got some wheels left in him.
I don't know if he's ever been in a 200 before.
It's his 5th race in 24 hours. So this is going to be a good one. We got Tapper and Demas again. But Newport's stacking this one here. All right, let's see what we got. We got Demas, Newport, Cole Brown, Newport.
Not a bad 200 there from Lano the miler. Let's see.
This battle right here for third's a good battle too. Nice job.
141.5. Ooh. Pembroke almost got him at the line.
That was a good one.
Not quite.
That was our boy Tapper.
Almost got payback. So, Go Brown, 141.6. Newport, 143.1. Merrimack Valley, 147.5. Pembroke, 147.6. Hollis, Brookline, 149.3. So that wraps everything up today at Plymouth.
Again, this is NamStrackandField.com, brought to you today from Hoka, Runners Alley, Marathon Sports, everybody.
All right, we'll see you next week, I believe, from UNH. So tune in then.